Hello everybody, my name is Megan. If you're new to my channel, welcome to my channel, welcome back. Milo is running around here somewhere. He was just up here a minute ago, so I'm sure he'll be back shortly. But if you could not tell by the title of today's video, this is going to be my Project Pan update for the month of like May. I'm posting it in May obviously, but it's like for my April usage. Today is just a gray sweatshirt kind of day. If you hear a fan running in the back, it's because I just showered and I don't want to turn the bathroom fan off because my house is really old. It'll get mildewy like that. So just try to not mind that too much. I might actually have two fans on now that I think about it. I think my bed fan is on because my cat enjoys it and my other cat's laying on my bed. Anyway, I have not posted in a little bit, so here's kind of a little tidbit. I've been working on finals. I was at Stagecoach in California. I filmed a video to edit while I was gone. Took the SD card and my adapter with me to California. Don't know where they went. No idea. Never, have not seen them since. Haven't seen my laptop case since then either. I have my laptop, but not my laptop case, and they were inside my laptop case. So where are they? I don't know. Which will also make editing this interesting. I obviously have an extra SD card, but I don't have another adapter, so I'm not really sure I'm gonna get the SD card imported. We'll figure that out. I might have to buy a new one. I might be able to put them together. But anyway, we are over a minute into this. This is an exciting update. I am rolling out 4 products. Sorry, my cats, I can see them if I tilt my head this way. So every time I do that, that's what I'm doing. I'm watching them misbehave. But anyway, I'm rolling out 4 products. A few of them were gimmies if you checked out my last video. If not, check them out in the eye. I'll link the whole thing. I also have a body like non-makeup project pan. You can check that out as well as my makeup inventories. I will leave all of that up top. With that being said, let's go ahead and start this off. This is going to be the second month that this product is in. I rolled it in at the beginning of April. This is the Unseen sunscreen from Supergoop. So I rolled this in saying on film, this is brand new. I've never used it. It is as full as it gets. So when I went to mark this, I was shocked to see that it was not full. So I don't have a starting point for this, but going forward, now there are marks. So I used this product 28 times in the last month, meaning 28 times in total for this project. And we are sitting right here for usage. So when I thought that I was up here, I had to have been like somewhere in this area. I don't know. But it's the 2.5 ounce one. So it's the big Kahuna. But here we are about here. I thought this was gonna take me all year to finish. Honestly, this will probably be done in the next couple months. My best guess is probably gonna be by like September. What month was it? We're going into May. Yeah, like beginning of September, end of August. This should be finished. So there's that. Then I have, I meant to grab my Glossier skin tint. Please hold. Okay, hi. My voice, obviously, it's doing its own thing, so bear with me. Next I have my Glossier skin tint. This I finally finished. So this has been in the project for, I think it was 3 months. This would have been where I started. Okay, well, May, April, March. Yeah, so I would have rolled this in March. And this is where we started in March. The thing is starting to kind of wipe away. This is where we were in April, and then I said I thought I was gonna be able to get it out by the May update. And sure enough, I did. I got this finished with about a month left. Which means I used it 19 times in total in April, sorry, that's not correct. I used it 19 times in March, 22 times in April, putting the grand use at 41 uses, and now this is finished and out of my collection, so I'm excited about that. As for my NARS Laguna, sorry, my face is itchy. This is the NARS Laguna 1 cream, like bronzing cream. I will put up the picture of what it looked like last month. Again, my goal, this is one of those placeholder ones where I was like, I'm just going to get some use out of something in my project. It's not going to be a long-term product. I'll use it 25 times. And sure enough, I used it just about exactly 25 times. I think I used it 24 times before the first of the month. And then I was like, I'm just going to use it on the first as well and count it. So this is what we're looking like now. Again, I'll put up the picture, maybe do a little side-by-side sort of a deal. I think I took a picture of it this month too. So, I mean, we're definitely making some progress. It looks good in there. But this is something that I do really love, and I wasn't really trying to just get through it. This, again, was mostly just to kind of use as a placeholder in the meantime while I finished off another product to roll out. So, yeah, use this 25 times. So, my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer, the never-ending, I don't want to say never-ending, like, I mean, I've only really, like, tried to use this for, like, the last year, you know? Not the last year, but, like, within this past year, since 2024 started. My goal on this was to hit pan, and I used it 19 times in total in April, putting my grand usage for the year at 78 uses. And sure enough, we have hit pan, and not just any pan, it's kind of a large one. This was, and you may be able to tell from the side of it, like it wasn't fully a usage pan. It was somewhere where I think the product had cracked, and while I had been using it enough, like I threw away a little bit of product just because it was getting off the inside of my bag and it was like a few flakes in there, and like the usage like made a cracking point and then cracked into the usage, if that makes sense. So like it's a natural pan, I didn't break it or anything like that. Like this is the pan that I've used. It just didn't come in like a smooth pan like we normally see. So again, here's where we are, and this is where we were last month. I'm gonna try to make sure I leave space for those. But honestly, I'm really proud of myself. I was not anticipating, first off, just having this rolled out by like the beginning of May, but also I was not anticipating having that large of a pan by the beginning of May. So that was fun and exciting for me. Next I have the Hourglass bronzer. My goal for this is 100 uses. This is the ambient lighting bronzer in the shade Luminous Bronze Light from Hourglass. This is what it looks like. Again, I only use this for like super small, like kind of just like around my eyes. I don't really use it on my face too much. I use it as like an eyeshadow or like to line my lower lash line. So this is what it looks like. Again, not a ton of, I want it to focus on this. There we go. Not a ton of progress, but again, I'm just trying to get use out of it. So I did use this 24 times last month, bringing it to a grand total of 80 times. I think I'll be able to roll this out by the beginning of June. So we'll see about that. Okay, next I have my Dawn Mary Luminizer from The Balm. This is the product that I didn't want to like roll in certain things with, just because I'm very pale. If you can't tell, we're pale. And this, when I am, you know, kind of having a normal person tan, but for me it's like super dark, this is workable. Sometimes it's not workable though. And so I wasn't really able to use this and have myself feel great about it as like a true highlight. So what I was doing is I was pairing it with, to like underneath my blush and bronzer to like make it like more glowy bronzer and more glowy blush, which I thought was really pretty. It just, I didn't want to use other glowy products with it then. But anyway, for rambling. So my Mary Luminizer, my goal was to reach the first ring. I already had a pan bringing it into this project, but my goal was like to hit the first ring. So I used it 24 times in the month of April and 42 times in total since re-entering it into my 2024 project pan. And this is what it looks like. Is it the first ring that I was hoping for? Not exactly. Can you even see from there? There we go. But we can see that the first ring has been hit, and so I am counting it. And then obviously the picture to the side is the update, like from how we brought it in. So again, made some pretty decent progress. I'm really happy with it. The pan started off pretty small too overall. But yeah, I just wanted to hit that first ring and I feel accomplished. So I feel pretty good about that. So that again will be another rollout. Next I have my Perricone MD No Makeup Blush. This, if you've been following, it's kind of similar to my Glossier Play highlighter in the sense that I really just can't gauge what the heck is in this bottle. If I hold it on its side for too long, like if I store it laying down, there is windowing, so I know that I am using product. I just can't tell how much. I marked where I thought it was for the last 2 months. I don't think that's true. So I didn't mark it for this month. I mean, like, I don't know, this is what I had for the last 2 months, but again, I just don't think that that's very accurate, and so I don't want to keep marking. You know what I mean? So anyway, we're just going to talk about it instead. My goal is to use this 75 times. The cap is cracked. I'm kind of ready to, I'm not ready to be done with it because it's really pretty, but like it needs to get the use that it deserves. It was expensive. But anyway, my goal is 75 uses. I used it 26 times in total in the month of April, bringing our grand usage to 48 uses. So this should be out in like, not after June, but like the very, very beginning. Sorry, not after May, but like within the first couple like days probably of June, this should be rolled out. Just so I'll reach my 75 uses by then. So we will see how all that goes. But for the time being, we're at 48 and we're just gonna keep pushing. Okay, then I have my Jouer Blush Duo. It's the Marigold Duo, which means, sorry, it's the Rose Gold Duo with the blush shade Marigold and the blush shade Rose Gold? Rose Petal. Marigold and Rose Petal. My usage goal on this was just 25 uses. Again, kind of a place filler. It's a great blush for me, super pigmented, kind of scary at times. But I wanted to make sure that I was getting use on it because I just hadn't been. It's been a really neglected product. So here is how we are after 25 uses. I feel really good about this. There is still like some of the embossing in the pans itself, but it has significantly been reduced from where it was last month when I rolled it in before those 25 uses. And again, it wasn't like a particular pan, it was just between the two shades I want to use this product 25 times. Sometimes I would only use one or only use the other, but a lot of times I would just mix them together. So they were getting fairly even usage, but again, this is what it looks like now, and obviously that was the before, which again, not a lot of noticeable use. It's just kind of like, I wanted to make sure that I did put some use into this. So that's that. I have my Bare Minerals Marvelous Moxie Gloss. The saga of the lip glosses is really what this project should be titled, because I brought stuff in, I used it up, I rolled something else in, it had gone very, very bad, threw it out, tried something else, wasn't loving it. It's been a whole deal. This is definitely past its expiration date, but I'm not getting that like tingly feeling in my throat yet, so we're just gonna call it good. I want to try to use it. And honestly, we made a lot of progress on it. It does get to be a little bit like gloppy sometimes, but it's an old lip gloss formula, and it's just an old lip gloss. But this is, anyway, the Marvelous Moxie lip gloss in the shade Birthday Babe. I think it was like a birthday perk in like 2013, 2015. It's old. But anyway, this is the color of it, right? Super pretty pink. I do have some of it on my lips today. And this is my progress. So we were up here when I rolled it in last month, and within the month I've made a big jump to here. Obviously there is still a ways to go. But I'm trying to like remind myself, like if I could reapply this like every hour at work, basically, I think I can get this done in about 2 months. I mean, 1 month, 2 months. I mean, yeah, if I maintain this rate of like usage, I think in 2 more months it will be empty. I'm also not somebody to pull my stoppers out, so there is that to take into account, but just for the sake of conversation, we're definitely making some progress, and it has been on its side, which is why, if you can see, it's like actually down to here right now, but it's all up here. But yeah, I do leave this stored most of the time, like in my purse at work like this, so it's fine. But yeah, okay, and then the last product that, like before we talk about the roll-ins, which I'm excited for, is my e.l.f. Dewy Mist. My goal again is to finish this. I don't remember if I said actually, going back to my lip gloss. So my goal is to finish this. I count my uses per day, not per application. So if I apply this 3 or 4 times in one day, it still just counts as one use. I'm not gonna try to like, I'm not taking my notebook to work with me. I'm not gonna try to like remember how many times I applied it. I'm not gonna use a counter and try to transfer it over. It's not that serious to me. If I can just at least do days, I'll be good with it. So I used this product, I think 20 days. I have 20 days written down, but I think it was 20 days in the month of April. So there's that as well. And then again, going back to my e.l.f. Dewy Mist, my goal is to finish this. I used it 23 times this past month, bringing myself to a grand total of 85 uses on the year. And this is what we're looking like. We're definitely making some progress. So this would have been like roll in, and then February, March, April, now we're at the beginning of May. So yeah, making some progress. It's a good product. If I use too much of it, I feel like it just kind of like takes all my makeup off. So I have to make sure that I'm really careful to like do a few little spritzes and then like use a beauty blender and then spray my face with like a setting mist. Because this, although it says setting mist, is not a setting mist for me. So there's that. But with that being said, again, we're making good progress. I do really like the product. It smells good. And we're just gonna go from there. Okay, so now for my roll-ins, I tend to try to do like a 1-for-1 roll-in. So if I'm rolling out a bronzer, I'll roll in a bronzer. Rolling out a foundation, I'll roll in a foundation. Sometimes there's like a little bit of movement with that, but for the most part, that's kind of how I like to keep it. So with that being said, in place of my Glossier skin tint, I'm so excited this is gone, guys. Great product, super, super light coverage, but I love it. Anyway, I am going to bring in the L'Oreal True Match Nude Hyaluronic Tinted Serum in the shade 0.5 to 2. Again, I'm a very pale gal. I do have this on, and although I think it's workable, there might be a little bit of a difference, but also like, I don't know, my arms are dark, my hands are light. I don't really know how that happened because I didn't fake tan. So I don't really know how my arms got dark, my hands got light. My legs are dark. My neck is light, my face is a little bit darker. It's a whole thing. But anyway, rolling it in right now in May. We are sitting right here for usage. So I'm excited about that. My goal is to finish this product, I think. Maybe not. Please hold. My goal is to use this product 100 times, not finish it. If I finish it before, then cool, but the goal is to use it 100 times. So there is that. For my cream bronzer area, I'm deciding to roll in my Marc Jacobs Glow Away Bronzing Coconut Body Stick. I know this is a body stick. I do use it on my face. I do have it on my face underneath my other bronzers and blushes and stuff, but I mean, it still smells good. This is in the shade 14 Tantastic Glow Away. Oh wait, it's the Glow Away bronzer. So it's in the shade 14 Tantastic. I don't know how much is in this. I'm scared to roll it up. It says it's supposed to be 1.7 ounces of product, which is a ton, but again, if it's like a body stick, not necessarily a face product, that's different. So honestly, my usage goal on this is to use it again 100 times. I'm gonna update y'all just with pictures based off of, like, I'm not gonna roll it up until I need to. So this is where we are currently sitting, and I do have a picture of it as well. Yeah, it's just, I'm not gonna try to like figure that out. Plus I know some of these products, if you like roll them up, they don't go back down, and I'm just a little bit scared to figure that out. So anyway, but yes, I'm excited to get some use out of this. Again, a product that I super loved when I first got it. And then I was like, oh, it's Marc Jacobs. It's, you know, the line is like, they don't make the makeup line anymore. It was expensive. I don't want to use it all. Megan, it's your makeup. You spent your money on it. Just use it. So I'm excited to get some use out of this over summer, especially like the nice little glowy. It's a pretty color. Anyway, I'm just rambling. But yes, so this is being rolled in, and I'm super excited about that. In the place of my like butter bronzer, I am rolling in my other NARS Laguna. I do have the NARS Laguna in the like bronzing cream. I also do have it in a like actual compact. So yeah, this is NARS Laguna. I bought it at TJ Maxx a couple of years ago, so take with that information what you will. But I really haven't used it all that much. So here's where we are. We can still see the striped like chevron pattern in there. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. And my goal is to hit pan on this bronzer. So again, I do think that these roll-ins are going to be like a much more long-term set of roll-ins. I do like to have a good mix of like short-term products as well as long-term products, just because I don't want to ever get bored. And if I'm at least like rotating something new in, I feel like that's good for me. But I do think that my 5 roll-ins for this little bit, for this update, it's going to make it kind of a long haul, and I'm excited. I'm excited though, because I feel like I've been hitting my goals a lot, which is great. I'm really enjoying this project plan, I'm having a great time. But I do want to make sure that like, I want to kind of like push myself a little bit more. So anyway, my goal is to use this product 100 times. I don't know, I'll deal with it later. This is pressed really, really firmly, so I don't really know how long it'll take. But again, hit pan is my goal. Next, I'm also going to roll in my Neutrogena Hydro Boost. This was in my project forever ago, like 2 years ago, 3 years ago when I did a project. So there is a line out here from where I was trying to market. But I just decided that it's going to be probably in my best interest to, again, similar to the other one, just roll it up and take a picture. This is as far up as it goes. This is how much product we're working with. My goal is to finish this by the end of the year. I honestly don't know if that's possible, because I mean, it's a highlighter. I don't use this a lot. It's kind of sweating. That's not good. It doesn't smell like off. It smells like it's going off, but it doesn't smell like it's off yet. So again, it'll be good until it's not good. You know what I mean? This is the product swatched. It just gives a really, really beautiful sheen to the skin. And I do have it again on a little bit underneath some of my other products. So yeah, this is how much is in there. And again, my goal is to fully finish it off. And I fully anticipate this being in here until like December. So we will see. Maybe I'll surprise myself with this one, like I did my Marc Jacobs highlighter. We'll see. And then lastly, in place of my like powder blush, I'm going to go ahead and roll in the Cindy Luminizer. So this is what I do use as a blush. Sometimes I use it as a blush topper, sometimes I use it as my blush itself. I just think that it is really pretty obvious. I think it's supposed to be like a highlighter. But I like using it as a blush because I think it's pretty, and I do have it on my cheeks today. This is what it currently looks like. There's like maybe the slightest dip in this pan, but like I really can't tell. We are nowhere near seeing any rings or anything like that. But yeah, this is what it looks like right now. And my goal on this is 75 uses. I did think about making it hit pan, But I do have some other blushes that I want to make sure I'm rolling in as the year goes on. So my goal for this one is 75 uses. Well, with that being said, that is everything that I needed to update y'all on for this project. I hope that I'm able to get this video uploaded by tomorrow. I don't know. You guys won't know either, because I'll be the one who knows whether it's actually tomorrow or not. So hopefully I can figure out a way to get this onto my laptop because I don't have an adapter. I love it here. But anyway, with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Give me updates on your project pans. I love project pans, guys. I will sit and scroll on YouTube and watch project pans for hours. Actually, you know what? That's probably what I'm gonna do today. I think that's what I'm gonna do today, and I'm super excited about that now. So anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up down below and leave a comment if you feel inclined to do so. If you want to see more of me in the future, go ahead and subscribe down below as well. Keep up to date on my projects. Let me know about your projects. We can be friends here. I love it. I'm so excited. I'm really crushing it right now, and I need to stop rambling. So with that being said, I've said that like 6 times. Anyway, I hope you guys have a great rest of your night wherever you are, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.